Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Marcus, and I just want to do a little thing series. So I just want to share with you a little something. I'm just going to jump straight into it. I just want y'all to know this, that pain does not kill, all right? Pain doesn't kill you, but hopelessness does. All right, I'm going to say that one more time. Pain does not kill you. Pain cannot kill you, but hopelessness, to be without hope, hopelessness does. So let's dive into that a little bit. And so I'm going to read this 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 8 through 10. I'm reading out of ESV translations, and it simply says, "We are afflicted in every way, but not crushed, perplexed, but not driven to despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, struck down, but not destroyed, always carrying in the body the death of Jesus, so that the life of Jesus may also be manifested in our bodies." Y'all better listen. Y'all better listen, because I want you to see this here within this text. We have to know that this distinction between pain and hopelessness and the relationship of what that does, because here we see that as Paul is laying out before us, that the pain that he is experiencing, you can see like we are afflicted, like the persecution was actively happening. And if you want to do a little quick study, what I would encourage you to do is do the compare and contrast of this statement, that they were afflicted in what way? Every way is what he said, but not crushed. Okay, so you mean that you have the ability to be afflicted but still not be destroyed or to not be crushed. That he was confused or perplexed is what that means. That you can be confused but not driven to despair or feeling like you're losing your mind in these different areas. To be in a place of hopelessness, this despair is not synonymous with just being confused. So you don't have to have it all figured out in every single moment of your life. It's okay to be confused, but that doesn't mean that you have to be driven into despair. Here we go. Forsaken, struck down, but not destroyed. And then he goes into a little bit of this summary statement saying that always carrying, this always, it's a constant, always carrying in the body of death of Jesus, so that, for what purpose? So that for the purpose of that the life of Jesus may also be made manifested in our bodies. Man, I just want to encourage you and encourage us in this reality of life that we sometimes find ourselves in. That sometimes we find ourselves confused. Sometimes we find ourselves perplexed. Sometimes we find ourselves in these areas where we are being persecuted, that there are afflictions that are happening and everything is coming from every way in every direction of our lives. But that does not mean that it has to lead to our destruction. You have the ability to feel pain, but that pain does not have the ability to destroy you. But what it can do, if we allow it to, is to take away our hope. And it's without that hope that we then allow ourselves and we submit ourselves to be led to despair, to be led to destruction, to be led into these different areas that we essentially just give up the hope. We give up the life, and we allow the afflictions to take away the life. But this is where the beauty of the gospel comes in, because even in the death of Jesus, his life is made manifested. Right? He was able to bring life into all of us. And so now we have that same opportunity, that as we go through these different afflictions within life, especially as unto righteousness, that what it does is paints the canvas of the beauty of the life of Jesus Christ. So that way it can truly come to life, to manifest. It's almost like having a flower that begins to bloom before us, that through the pain, through the affliction, through the trial, that it blooms within us a new life. And that life is the life of Jesus. Allow it to be manifested in our bodies as well. And so my encouragement to us is this. I want you to remember that pain is temporary. All right? It's just a signal. Pain is a signal. It is not the declaration. Pain is a signal that something is happening. And then in that something happening, it doesn't mean that it qualifies us for destruction, but actually what it does is qualifies us for the manifestation of Jesus' life to be made known before us and before the others around us as well. And so I want y'all to be encouraged that God and Jesus, he is our anchor within this. And in the midst of our pain, in the midst of our suffering, that is an invitation for us to run to him, and that he comes and dwells with us in the midst of it all. It's not a disqualification, but actually it is a qualification for us to have more Jesus. And not only for us to have more of him, but to know him deeper, and also to make him known, for his light to be manifested within us. And so be encouraged. And I just want to say, man, I love y'all. Challenge, and let's just do something to be uplifted and to uplift one another. And just know that pain does not and cannot kill you. However, if you allow it to, it will steal your hope, and it's actually the hopelessness that robs you of the life. All right? So much love to you. Stay tuned. We're going to continue to dive into this, and I'm looking forward to journeying with y'all more. So much love. Peace.